Welcome to my YouTube channel. I hope you all are doing good. First of all, let me inform you that I have changed my YouTube channel name from Literary Asylum to in English due to some reasons. Okay, so this lecture is related to parts of speech that I have prepared from the famous book High School English Grammar and Composition by Wren and Martin. This is an important and best book to improve your English grammar in case you have to attempt the CSS or PPSC exam or you are struggling to improve your English language skills. So, let's start the lecture. According to the grammar book of Wren and Martin, the parts of speech are 8 in number. How many parts of speech are there? The parts of speech are 8 in number. First of all, what does the term part of speech mean to you? What do you understand from it? The part of speech is the part of your discourse, conversation, or your verbal communication. The term means that you are learning some specific words and their function. If you have to convey or address your message, or if you have to talk, or if you have to speak in English language, okay? Because these are some specific rules of talking in English or speaking the English language. And this part of speech are categorized differently according to their function, such as we can say noun, adjective, pronoun, verb, adverb, preposition, conjunction, and interjection. So the first slide here we have, or the first part of speech here we have is noun. So here you can read out the definition that noun is the name of anything, whether it's a place, living object, for example human, any plant, nature, animal, or non-living object like table, book, or laptop. So simply what do you have to remember? Noun is the name. At one point, noun includes all those objects that can be perceived by our five senses, but it also includes something that we can think of but doesn't have any physical appearance or physical presence, for example emotions or feelings. Like we cannot see or touch our emotions, but we can feel them, we can think of them. For example happiness, sadness, courage, etc., etc. There are different examples. You can see the rose is the noun and the sun is the noun, and further the courage, his courage, we can say that it is an abstract noun or the noun that we cannot perceive but we can think about it. Then the second part of speech is adjective. By definition, you can see that it is a word used to add something to the meaning of a noun. You can simply remember it, or you can simply assume it as the assistant of the noun, which works for a noun or adds some information to the meaning of a noun. For example, brave boy. Here the boy is a noun and the word brave is actually an adjective who is working for the noun that boy is actually a brave boy. In the second example, 20, the word 20 is adjective, again adding information to the noun boys. Then the third part of speech is pronoun. A pronoun is a word used instead of a noun, or you can simply say that pronoun is used in the place of a noun in case to avoid repetition of a particular noun. But you have to remember that there are some pronouns that can be used in the place of noun. For example, with the boy we can use he, with the girl we can use she, and all that. He, she, it, they, all are the pronouns. Next we have the part of speech verb. Verb has two purposes. The first one is it expresses an action, activity or work. The secondly, it tells the state, situation or condition of anything. For example, the girl wrote a letter. Here the word wrote is basically a verb which informs us that an action has been performed, for example of writing a letter. Secondly, the last two examples confirm the second state of verb. Just like Kolkata is a big city. Here the word is a verb which tells the condition or situation of Kolkata. So what does it means? That verb does not just convey an action or activity but also informs about the state of anything. Okay, the next one is adverb. Likewise, adjective, adverb is the assistant of a verb, and adjective or another adverb. Now, this is a little bit advanced information because before it we were just aware that adverb modifies the meaning of a verb. But now what we understand that it also adds something to the meaning of an adjective and another adverb. From the given examples, you can notice that quickly is the adverb using with the verb worked. Very is the adverb with the adjective beautiful, quiet and correctly. Both are adverbs working together. Okay, the second last part of speech is preposition. You can read out the definition. First, you have to remember that it is used with a noun or pronoun. like it is just used with a noun or pronoun, and then it simply shows the relationship of noun or pronoun to some other words. For example, you can check out this example, like there is a cow in the garden. Now cow is a noun, in is the preposition, the garden is again a noun. So the preposition in shows the relationship of cow and the garden. By the way, I'm sorry that preposition is not the second last part of speech. We are having the two further ahead. Conjunction. Then we have the conjunction. Conjunction is a word used to join words or sentences. It is the easiest part of speech. It simply work as the joining of the two words or joining of the sentences. For example, and, but, after. Now the last part of speech is interjection. An interjection is a word which expresses some sudden feeling. Okay, the words like hurrah, ilas are basically known as interjections, and the mark with them is basically known as exclamatory mark. Then further, Wren and Martin tells us that words themselves doesn't decide their function in a particular sentence, but how they are being used in a sentence basically decides their function. For example, we can see that the word after is being used differently. First it performs or it is working as an adverb, then as preposition, and after that it is working as conjunction. So how they are being used in a sentence basically decides their functions. That was all about today's lecture. I hope you would like it, or you have better understand about the part of speech, and if there is any question you can ask me in the comment box. Thank you so much for watching.